raining. At least the irrigator's pulled in though. It's the 1st of August and my dreams of an early finish to harvest are slowly being shattered. Second morning on the trot now, where we've had some rain set in first thing in the morning that wasn't really forecasted at all, certainly not to the degree that it has come out of the sky. So yeah, that's written today off. It's been raining for the last 2 hours and probably written us off until middle of next week, looking at the forecast over the weekend. Hey ducky 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 duckies. Hey ducky 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 duckies. Well, one thing is enjoying the rain. This bit of sugar beet I showed you the other day, slowly starting to perk up again. Got it! A highways lorry tipping stone took that down, left it hanging. When they were resurfacing the roads the day before yesterday, you know when they come along and they do that lovely resurfacing job where they turn your road into a gravel track for the next month? What the hell is this? Sorted that as well then. I'm not sure how much I'll have to invoice for these two jobs, a bit of tree surgery and a bit of levelling out road planings. At least we've not got an unnecessary speed bump at the top of the junction now. over the last 2 mornings now. So I've got 2 more pulls to do on this field and that'll be done for the week. Looks like we're going to get some more rain over the weekend, so I'm hoping the rain we've had plus the irrigation probably hold the spuds through next week quite comfortably without needing another pass, and then we will reassess the situation after that. That one's just started up in the distance. Had another 3 loads away of the spring barley today. Going well, all making malting, which is good. So that'll be worth slightly more than bugger all, which will be nice. Got a few edges to round up in here. We'll get that done and wait for a call. I don't think he'll make it back in time to get another load in, so we'll find out in a bit. Well, I thought I was done today. Obviously not. The irrigator's stopped. That means one of 2 things. Either I've got lucky and the needle on the Murphy switch has just flickered a little bit too much and hit the low pressure cutout, or I'm very unlucky and there's actually a problem that's created the low pressure, which would most likely be a pipe's come apart somewhere. So let's hope it's the first option. Not so lucky, it's actually a problem with the pump itself. Some sort of a problem with the pump there. It's not going above the revs that it was running at, which was not very high at all. Can't tell exactly because it hasn't got rev counter, but probably about half where it needs to be at least. Not much over tick over. I'm going to come and have to have a look at that in the morning because I'm not doing it now. It'll be dark soon, then I won't be able to see what I'm doing. I'm going to fire it up anyway. And that's when a pipe will explode, as we all know. I've got a horrible feeling that this is going to be the fuel pump. But I'll check the obvious things first. There's a small chance I might get away with this. Took the first filter off and that looked absolutely fine. Took the second one off and that does not look absolutely fine. So I've just swapped them over, now bleeding the fuel back through. This is a pain in the arse to work on because it's got this soundproof cover on it and the little hand bleed primer pump is over the back there. So just squeeze in here, full stretch. Over here, there she is. Well, she fired back up fine with the fresh filters on. I'm pretty sure it's got to be the fuel pump. It just has no power under load. And there's a little, just in here, tiny little filter in there. I thought I'd just check to see if there was anything in there. That's clean. So I'm going to try a new fuel pump, I think. Should have one on a spare engine that I can take off and we'll get that swapped over. This is turning into a classic it's never straightforward situation. Same engine, different drive on the bottom of the fuel pumps. So I've got another two options here. This one I took off first. Wrong, same as the other one. Third time lucky though. This one. However, there is a little bit of difference. You can see that all 6 pipes on this one leave the top of the fuel pump. On this one, it's a slightly different configuration. So I've taken the pipelines off with it, hoping that I can get them to bolt straight onto the other engine, which theoretically should work. And we'll see if it'll fire up. No idea if this pump's any good or not. If that doesn't work, then I've got a plan C. We've got the spare fuel pump on. Managed to replace these couple of pipes that are the wrong shape with 1 or 2 off of the other one, so that saved a little bit of hassle. Next job, bleed it up, see what happens. Try and fire the old girl up. She's running. Had a little fiddle with the timing on the pump. Tried to get it sounding as good as I could. I think we'll just have to see how she goes. Doesn't sound too far out now. The irrigator's going. I mean, it's a big improvement from where it was this morning, so we'll take that as a win. Little bit of a scrap heap challenge repair for a Saturday, just the job.